back to more Final Fantasy 16. In the last episode, we went to Rosaria as we heard news of it being attacked, and we fought our way up to the throne room. Got captured through cowardice tactics, but Gav broke us out. We prevented Jill's execution. Torgal showed off some new skills and challenged Kupka to a boss fight after we fought a Kurl boss fight as well. So, you know, how this game usually does it. Boss fight, big giant jamboree fight, boss fight. Which had three mini bosses. The Executioner being the mini boss, and then as soon as you take out that wave of people, then two Stone Swordsmen or whatever, Executioners, whatever they're called, came in, and they were also mini bosses, both of them, which, you know, and I realized that combos are absolutely fucking useless in this game when it comes to bosses and mini bosses specifically, because they don't stagger, like, ever. Like, you could try doing one combo, maybe get like 3 swings in, and yep, nope, it's ruined because they're attacking you already, and it's dumb. I went on a giant rant about parrying and combos feeling absolutely useless in action games like this and Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade had the same issue too. Um, but you know, we managed to defeat him just in the nick of time before my 1 hour time limit and screen recording capped out. So that's why I ended the video right at the end, because there's only like 2 minutes left. And so let's see what happens in the aftermath of beating Kupka. Oh shit. Oh, that was his hands! I didn't think that was his hands. This man is throwing the tantrum of all tantrums.
I'll fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait!
Another time with us.
Mythos.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, you the scum. Who the fuck invited then? But that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? I'm telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I.
How did he... I guess the exit to wherever they landed was out? Okay. I'm not
I was so close.
gonna question it.
If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In-pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kupka away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. All right. It'll give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too.
Home sweet home. Although it does still sort of make sense. You fight the icon person and then you fight the Titan. Or like you fought Benedicta 101 on the rooftop of that place. Right over here at the castle thing. Right, not Northreach. I think it was the Dragon's Area. Where the fuck was it? Lost Wing? No, it was somewhere around here. But you fought Benedicta at the top of that castle, right? And you took her icon power. Whereas the same here, you fought Kupka and you took his icon power. But shortly after you took her icon power, she went nuts. And she couldn't, like, control her icon anymore. And then she just got lost in Garuda. And so I'm assuming something similar is going to happen here with Kupka now that he doesn't have, like, his icon. Like, as a person, he no longer has his icon powers. I'm assuming. It's, like, the same thing with Benedicta. Although his tantrum fucking swings the way that shook the earth kind of makes me think he hasn't lost all of his powers quite like Benedicta did. Because with Benedicta, she lost all of her powers and she went fucking nuts. Like, she thought she was useless and was no longer going to be useful. She thought the Emperor or whatever was going to throw her away because she no longer had her icon powers. And now we've just done the same thing to Kupka, although he still shows sign of having his Titan powers as a person. Although I still think his mind's going to fracture without that part of his icon, and then he's just going to become the Titan. I still stand by it. Like, that boss fight was much better than the other one. There was some cheap shots. I feel like, but I mean, not too many. And it could also just be a skill issue that I'm trying to run from in my head.
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place.
Oi!
Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest. Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. Question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those royalists doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Torms.
The lawsman. About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friends ever done that before, I'm betting Torms will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good talking saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do. And you do the same, eh?
Jill. Listen to Talia.
I will. Thank you.
Dude, the video gaming movements get me. Bolts from the blue? Clive has claimed a portion of the Icon Titan's essence. Attuning Eva Titan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Wind Up, a singular strike that increases opponent's supercharged. Ability details are found in the focus. Oh, fuck, we can finally block? Press square immediately after a perfect attempts to initiate a devastating counter. Well, I mean, at least that's something.
Visiting hours are over, Your Lordship.
Rude! But I run this place!
I'll be alright, Clive. I just need some rest.
Today, Clive visited the infirmary to have me dress a laceration. To have me dress a laceration on his left forearm. I cleaned it and stitched the wound and instructed him to rest the arm so that it could heal. But not an hour later, he was leaving on another mission. That must be the 100th time he's disobeyed my instructions. The next time he comes to me for treatment, I'm tying him to the bed. Oh! Okay. I'm never coming here again. If that's what's gonna happen to me, I'm gonna get tied to the fucking bed? What little fat dude. To view the hunt board. So there's a new one, and it's the first A. And it's Muddy Murder at Old Hill, Rosaria. Okay. Pool of ooze. Weird.
And how may I assist you today?
I don't
What
know.
is it that you wish to learn? I have the
Oh,
details here.
I don't know. What does it say? Battle? Oh, it's telling you that he captures you, battles you, and you absorb the power. Oh, intervenes. Wait, where's my fucking mom on this shit? Joshua. Attendant to Joshua? Really? She's got a fucking name. It has been named Joe, but it's unclear whether. So, just call her Joe, dude. Seems a little weird to just call her attendant. There she is. Annabelle. It's Bahamut. Yeah, there's her son. Olivier Lesige.
One must understand one's place in the world.
I guess. But it gets you off my damn map.
Nobles made out alive. Kupka doesn't make that no fun with more than a few.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Oh, that's not good.
Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
Shut up.
How are you doing? Quick look.
Wow. Do you guys never have anything?
Help.
I haven't seen anything from you in a while, dude.
What? Is now a good time?
It's not bad. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's done what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding him scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet. But it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is.
Who
All
are
right, Clive.
you?
Still busy saving the world.
I like her ponytail.
When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassing, uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please oblige her.
Vivian.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old toe?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
You take that as a compliment? Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
What's the difference?
Oi, Otto, you got my gill? Huh? What are you on about? My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
Clive leaves.
Was it?
Clive's like, not getting in the middle of that. What's this about, Gil? What's this about money? I only made 100 on that last quest. I think I'm gonna move on.
It's as irrepressible as ever. Makes you want to work that little bit harder to try and keep up.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I kind of work at my own pace regardless of who I'm with. She could be a tempest or not. I will go as slow as I please.
Dread to think what happened in Rosaria.
Well, sometimes I don't always go slow. Sometimes I love to do it because it pisses people off. Fun.
Oh, Maeve knows how to brew a bitter, all right.
Yeah. What's up, girl?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
But what if I want a gawk? You know? I mean, what I really want is
You'll not find a better price than that.
my potions
It's
restocked.
rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm not.
It'd better all be here.
If I was robbing you blind, you probably wouldn't care. Platinum cannons. Oh, yeah, I think we're good on all that shit.
Is that all?
Shut up. What do you mean, is that all?
I can't wait to see what Mid's going to build us this time.
Oh, she's in my room, right? No, never mind. I know where she's at. I'm stupid.
What do you need?
Just want to see if you can do anything. Clearly not. Yeah, I'm missing Platinum Sword 1, which I'm missing Liquid Flame 4. But I can do Platinum Belt 2.
My best work. It'll do. You can thank me later.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that should do you.
Hell yeah. So that means I just need... I still only need Liquid Flame. Nice.
Fine.
What do you mean, fine? Shut up, bro. I apologize for what happened in Rosalith. I fear what might have been had, not you, Gav, and Torgal, fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home, reduced to flame and rubble, has left me with much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. I'm gonna fucking slap my face. Get out of my way. I can't say that. No, I can't say that because I don't even say I can't say get out of my way. No, the way I said it, right? It's ingrained in my brain all the way back from Kingdom Hearts 2 because it just gets me into this mental state of get up on the Hydra's back. It's never gonna leave my brain. It's gonna live in my head rent-free until the day I die. I'll be an 80-year-old man and still do it. That's if I live till I'm 80. What do you mean? Did you say that to the last Sid too? It was uncalled for, I'm sorry. It was a little uncalled for, I'm sorry.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest? From what I heard, you earned it.
Is that a Starion? Wait, hold. Was that a Starion? Because that sounded a lot like a Starion. Also, phone, why the fuck did you stop charging? No, for real, that sounded like Astarion, his voice actor, if he had, tried putting, a little hickness in it. Oh, dude, it's... I did chop off his hands, thank you.
Must be hard. Hearing what became of the place.
Oh, the capital's as strange to me as I am to her. It was a lifetime ago I last set foot in the city.
Dude, the amount this man's able to separate is, good on him. able to separate his past home for what it was now, or for what it became. It's been such a long time since I've been in my hometown that I don't give a shit. It's not the same place I was when it was then. What's up, Mid?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm hoping no one's stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well. If Sid can see you now. All right? I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
Oh no.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs of the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Oh my god.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Oh, she gave me a laundry list of shit. Mid, what are you doing? Now I know who Mid is. Like, it's been a while. In my year-long absence from this game, which had a 6-month absence in between those. Dude, this game is a slow slog for me. I think it's just because I like action combat games in this style, like Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, Stellar Blade, Final Fantasy 16. Like these kinds of action games aren't necessarily my main forte. If I played more like Kingdom Hearts, then hell yeah.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Till I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
If I ever am. That was a good one.
Was wondering where you got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and asked me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
Please don't bankrupt me. Cross my heart and dot my eyes. There's no high in bankrupt.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. I'd be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have now to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardov's available.
Who? Oh, the guy at the bottom. The guy who's always chopping wood. That's unnecessary, you don't need to ding. Hey, yo, my woodsmith man.
Should be enough. How do, Master Sid?
Bardov,
Maid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I've got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you. Part off.
Least I could do.
Leave it to a carpenter to know other carpenters, you know what I'm saying? It's the call to the business. Oh my god, stop that. All the strings, I love it. I love it. Get in here. Yo, Bernard, you free?
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Oh boy, I can only imagine what this is gonna do. So where the fuck is that? My lord. It's literally smack dab in the fucking center, man. They did that on purpose. They did that on fucking purpose. I know they did. They're like, if we put it smack dab in the center, they're not gonna be able. They're not gonna really want to fast travel anywhere because it's just gonna be the same difference regardless. It's like, you're fucking right. Yeah. So it'll make no difference whether you come from the north or the south. Oh, that's right. Hell yeah. Yeah, whistle at that bird like he a hot chick. Nope, don't care about monsters right now. You know what I care about? Not monsters, that's for fucking sure. I'm trying to think of where this place is in general. I mean, I guess if I turn right here, it really doesn't matter. Wait, was that the turn? That was the turn. Shit! Bernard!
Hi. I've been the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this? You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you. Oh, do you now?
Long explanation. Mid needs your help.
Building a workshop, you say? That beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me. That's the spirit. I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go? Of course.
Oh boy.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. from my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with thieves.
Classic.
But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could...
It's the least I can do.
Thank you kindly. And take care.
I'm gonna, what do you mean, take care? I guess I'm about to go fight monsters for you. Never mind. It's not the you're about to leave, take care. It's the you're about to go fight things for me, take care.
This shouldn't take
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get the two in front. What do you mean new enemies appear? Like, fuck off, game. What are you doing? Yeah, you see how it's on the ground? Do your strike. Dumb. What do you mean new enemies approach? Why are there new enemies approaching? Man, fuck you, game. Bullshit. Oh my god. No. Oh shit! How the fuck are you not dodging that bullshit? Dude. It's almost like pressing R1 and going in the opposite direction of where you're swinging isn't a precision dodge. Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit, dude. Oh, what are you doing? How? How? How the fuck did that not count? I meant for Torgal to strike. I didn't actually mean to use the tonic. That fight just seemed unnecessary.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot.
No, I didn't.
Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
For now.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. it may as well have been a century. Looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything.
That is true. Anything else that'll get me killed. Or break me. And by break me, I mean break my wallet. Although it seems like she's made some goodwill with Karen, and that is more than I can think.
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Arthur's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Hey. Oh, I didn't level up. Breath of Earth.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Well, we can. I mean, there's still... What? The weight of command? Seems like he's the only one. I mean, we'll still go talk to Jill first. I doubt... Yeah, no, we'll just talk to Jill first. She is literally on the way.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
What do you...
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodriguez.
Talia has tasked me with removing a curse breaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but who's going to die is recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden. And we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential. And we undergo it willingly.
No. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply, so like what few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows her blood like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. Unfortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Didn't think that was a quest when I talked to him, but I guess I should have guessed. Yo, Jill, what's going on, girl?
Feeling a lot better, thanks to Taya's remedies. But she insists I rest.
And you sound restless. Hey, yeah. So, Otto, you get that ticket paid up?
It's better, have you? Yeah, she's like me and all. I promised to sweep the old blooming cellar for her.
I'm glad I got the jobs I did and I didn't get sweet bitch. You know, that would have been awful.
Litlands have been up to their old tricks again.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. The curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slavers somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Speaking of Torgal,
Jill looked white as a sheet.
don't comment on my Jill. She's fine.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tones?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics onto worlds. His name was Fenrir.
Of course.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, the girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Rephrase that.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Sometime later. Oh. Nice.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
I don't know if those are customers or just people who want to see.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest.
And work in earnest we shall.
Mr. Silence.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Sounds about right.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I feel like you've added spirits to the Hideaway, and that in itself is worth its weight in gold. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this episode. We're at 52 minutes, and
Miss Middledore would let us help her with her dungeoneering. I wonder what she's going to dungeoneer next.
Let's go and ask her.
Dungeoneer. What a weird term. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. We did the whole mid saga of getting her workshop up. We started 2 quests, and we've looked at Jill several times. So now we have Search the Dragon Ares for Cole's party, and we also have to go get Blue Blossoms for the apothecary so we can remove brand marks. And we'll probably do that before talking with Vivian in the next episode. But before I do that, before I end off the episode, I just want to talk about like what happened in this episode. Mid, right? This whole episode was basically about Mid and a little bit of Torgal, a little bit of Jill, slightly less of Jill. All of Jill's was just like concern for her safety and getting rest. Torgal, how he got his power and everything. Oh, I guess actually that kind of ties into Jill. Never mind. Right, Torgal's a nice wolf, and he got his powers from a Shiva of Dominant, or Fenrir did. So it makes sense that Torgal, a Frostwolf, got his powers from a Dominant of Shiva and Jill, who he grew up with side by side. And they were inseparable growing up. So it makes sense. The affinity's there. It lines up. You know, and it's cool that the powers are his own, and that his powers do not cost him any of his health like it does the icons, dominance. Right? Any of the dominant of the icons use their iconic form, like they transform. Every time they transform into the icon, it seems to have detrimental health effects on them personally. I think even to a certain extent, I think it just says like using your power. I think even using your power is supposed to have like a detrimental like health effect on them, but for gameplay reasons, it like has minor effects, right? You don't really see it. Even in cutscenes, you don't really see them like using their iconic abilities when they're just like straight up humans as like a detriment to them, to their health. Unlike when you see them transform into Shiva or actually with Clive it doesn't really show, but with all the others, like it showed with Sid, it showed with Jill, it showed with Benedicta, and I'm sure it'll show with Kupka and Bahamut and Odin or whatever. Like all of them, even Joshua, because that was like the big concern with Joshua at the very beginning of the game. Was is this kid even healthy enough to transform into the Phoenix? Because it's like turning into your icon has detrimental health effects, and this kid's already very sick and not healthy. You know, so that was like the big worry there, right? And then with mid joining came out of nowhere, like left field throw for me. Wasn't expecting her. I don't even remember mid, honestly. Like obviously they said she worked on the water supply, and that's why everybody's able to drink and not die. It's because of what she created. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember mid at all. Right? Prior to this, all I've gotten from context clues is that she's Sid's daughter. So, you know, I mean, it's been 5 years since Sid died. Right? So I'm assuming everything we saw of mid was prior to like the 5 years. I mean, it has to have been. I picked right up almost straight after the 5-year thing. But either way, you know, she was a breath of fresh air. She's brought in life back to the Hideaway. Spirits seem to be a little bit higher now that she's here. She's a whirlwind. She's a tempest, you know. So, you know, praise to be her. And she's really spunky, and she's got a lot of personality. And I like mid. She's cool. I like her hair. I like her braid. Like it goes way down. Like her hair's super long. She's like Rapunzel almost. Either way, I hope you have a great day. Remember, you can be the best you could possibly be. And ta-ta for now.